Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's head in and check out last night's sleep research and see how things went. Hope you all slept well. Certainly was just a good and average night for me, but I'm expecting after the last couple of days, we probably got some more slumbering sleep hanging out in there. Full 100 sleep score. Good to see. But a little bit more dozing this time. Hey, and that finally got some dozing in there with just 2% more. That means at least Dratini is on the table today. Which is good, because it's not always been the easiest for me to get this sleep type, so I'm excited to see what shows up. We have a full house with 106 million drowsy power, a little bit of every type represented, so let's see. A pair of Sprigatito. We've got Ekans, so a snake, but not what I'm looking for. Victory Bell. There's a Dratini. Yeah. Psyduck. Altaria, which is another dragon type, and Ivysaur. Nice. No new sleep styles today. As to be expected. Usually it's more... At this point I've seen quite a lot of what Lapis Lakeside has to offer. And we have a hungry Sprigatito. I'm going to remember to check for my daily gift this morning. Get a biscuit back. Love to see it. Because I am going to use that. Victory Bell. I do need to take you home at one point. Oh! Dratini's already teed up for success. Well then. Then this premium biscuit is going to go over to the hungry Sprigatito. And then just the free layup biscuit for Dratini. So I get to take 2 Pokemon home today. Victory Bell, once it's hungry, it can finally start making progress towards that. And I've already taken home Altaria and Ivysaur, so all good there. That'll wrap up snack time for today. And I am going to share out that Dratini candy. Everyone can use it. Dragonite is not an easy Pokemon to level into. And that is a good 15,000 Dream Shards, which is good for that mini candy boost. I'm going to need it. So first up, our hungry Sprigatito, bold in nature. Potato milk. Not a terrible spread. They're not super synergistic with one another, at least as far as what's coming off the top of head. But having the 50-50 split is good. It's at least the way that you kind of want it, so it's at least a potato gatherer and then you just turn on another ingredient. But let's see how the sub skills work out. We got Research EXP bonus, Inventory up, Ingredient Finder, Skill Trigger, which is good, and Sleep XP bonus. With Speed of Help down. That is enough to really not make this as desirable. Pretty good right up until there of bold. Oh well. Still, it might actually not be bad because it does evolve, so it is worthwhile at least running numbers on it just to see how it turns out. And a calm Dratini. I'm looking for fiery herbs here. I got fiery herbs. Okay, let's not get our hopes up. Let's look through what we got. We have Sleep XP bonus, Skill Trigger, Ingredient Finder S, Inventory Up, Helping Speed. So, aside from the Sleep XP bonus at 10, Skill Trigger, it gives it more energy back, which is fine. Ingredient Finder can be taken from S to M. That's good. The biggest inventory up, so that's great at 75 when that unlocks. At least Ingredient Finder is within range, and Helping Speed as a capstone just makes it better once it gets fully leveled. So it all comes down to that nature. And speed of help down. No ingredient finding nature. The main skill is helpful to keep it topped off, but with that helping speed all the way out of reach at 100, the only way that that's getting better is with levels. I don't think this is what I'm looking for. I think it's really close, but I think that nature is just what is spoiling this as well. I'll still pop it into a IV calculator just to see, like, hey, does turning that Ingredient Finder S to Ingredient Finder M, fully leveling this to Dragonite and just letting it just fully level, does that do anything for me? But I have a strong suspicion that I should err on the side of caution here, and that it may not be. It's got a lot going for it, but that speed of help down and no other ingredient finding in there may be enough that I should hold off, because that is a big investment. You really want to cross T's and dot I's when you're investing that much resource into a single Pokemon. Alright, completed the berry mission for the week. And let everyone recover. 8,016 sneaky snacking from last night. Ooh. And finish off today's reward stamp with a Dream Cluster, which will also come in handy for that mini candy boost. Oh, I also stuck to bedtime on time. So that leaves candies, which is today. Ooh. That Dratini would be perfect to check on this. I think I might have to just defer this decision until tomorrow to have all of my options on the table. And tee something up nice for tomorrow morning. $200 more sleep points on the pass. And still got 13 days left to get out of that exchange. I might need to tap in a little early just to help replenish some biscuits going into next week, but we'll see. I'm pretty good on the skill specialists, other than Ralts. And it's taken pretty much all week, but looks like I'm finally at a point that I've replenished enough ingredients to fully refill the ingredient bag. And I might have just done that in the wrong order, because I need those apples in order to make the breakfast I want to. Yep, I just locked myself out. And today is also the day I need to flip for gathering potatoes and oil to make sure I have enough to make the Defiant Dress coffee salad tomorrow morning. So I can't make the spore mushroom salad because that'll use up oil that I want to hold on to. So I can make the overheat ginger salad. I mean, I guess I could also technically... How far am I off? I could just delete 10 honey. That's actually not a bad idea. Oh. I'm doing all sorts of things out of order today. No additional news. So what do I have more in abundance? I have more corn. So I'm just going to pop 11 corn out. Let's check in with the community while I'm here. 45 reports. Thank you everyone for your continued sleep research. Oh, and Chansey. Friend rank up with a linking cord. Been getting a lot of those for my rank ups recently. And it is getting about time that I should be checking in on my friends list to see who's been playing the game. See if I could free up any friend slots. Okay. That should now have been enough. Excellent. And apples or honey just squeaks out as slightly more ingredients, so we'll use those. So since corn and honey are the ones that are in the most abundance, and I can feel comfortable that I'm going to continue being able to cook the dish that I want through the rest of today with the remaining stock that I have of those ingredients, it will be Venusaur and Beware that I swap out for Krogunk, and I believe it's Golem. That is my potato gatherer. Continue to let Pinsir and Gardevoir find some apples for me. Those aren't apples, that's corn. Is it you? You do have potatoes. Let's see if I actually have a different potato gatherer. Well, here's something where in our new specialty toggle is going to help out. And we want one that has it unlocked. Oh, we have some choice. So there is Kangaskhan. And that has it in the same slot, so it's about as effective as Golem is, but I think Golem, because it's had 2 evolutions, oh no, it's actually a little slower. 42 minutes versus 38 minutes. Golem is only 9 levels off of Helping Speed M, though. There's some potential for handy usage. And then there's, okay, yeah. Well, this is, so, like the example from this morning. Floragato that I can use as a potato gatherer until it hits 60. And this one has helping bonus at 50. So that's also another good option. Now, why did I want this Meowscarada? This one also has the potatoes in both. I guess just because of the larger inventory right out the gate. It won't be a problem for me to check in regularly, so that way that even though it's got a longer frequency, I can keep the inventory cleared out a little bit easier. And this is definitely one I think that I can just add the ingredient finder M. I can sub-skill that at some point in the future. Because then also milk gathering is also still good to get on the back end. So I think for now, that's going to be a good choice in gathering some potatoes. I'm just going to have to remind myself to check more often than not, within every hour, let's say every 2 hours today, where I can help it to clear out inventories. It'll also be helpful for Toxicroak to help keep as much of that oil in as possible. All right, I think that is everything that I need to get to this morning as far as our sleep research. But checking in, for those of you that didn't see yesterday's video, I did put up a poll to find out where you want to see me go for Super Skill Week next week. And currently we've got 33 votes in, Snowdrop Tundra taking a commanding lead. So if you haven't had a chance to have your voice heard, go ahead and populate into that poll. I don't think with YouTube they close any of those at any point, so you can always feel free to just keep going. So I'll be looking at that right before I start recording on Monday morning. So it's plenty of time to get your opinion in. With that, that is what I have for this morning. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you've been enjoying the content that you've been seeing, feel free to give a like. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already to see these videos every day as I upload them. I'll be back tomorrow for some more. But until then, sleep well.